Welcome once again to your class related to the practice of active and passive voice. In the previous class, if you remember, we have got the explanation of active voice and the passive voice and what is actually the importance to whom it could be given. In the active voice, we have got to know that doer is important, not the action. But in passive voice, action is important, not the doer. So here is that we have some rules of transformation of the sentences from active to passive. Okay, the first is the object of the active voice becomes the subject of passive voice. In the previous class, I have written over here subject, verb and object, the division of the sentence into three categories. In these three categories, first of all, even I said in the previous class the same thing, that first of all divide the sentence into the categories subject, verb and object. Then immediately you can get an idea that which is the subject, which is the verb and obviously which is the object. But in active voice we follow the same format of subject, verb, object. But in the passive voice, the object of the active voice can become the subject. Okay, the object can become the subject in the passive voice. The suitable form of be is added. Be here is the helping verb. All the helping verbs, like if you remember, I have given you one sentence that manager sent mail yesterday. The manager sent mail yesterday and it was being transformed into passive voice by, like, a mail was sent by the manager. Now here before sent we have added was, that is the be form. That is the be form. We have to check it out whether we are using the proper be form in front of the verb or not. That is necessary for changing active to passive. The verb of active voice is changed into past participle form. Whatever the verb we are using, it can change into the past participle form. Like keep can become kept, fall can become fell, fallen. Okay, past participle forms, V3 forms, it can change into that one. Then like take can become taken. This main form can get changed into the past participle form. Obviously, when you are giving importance to the action rather than the doer, so the way of doing the action get changed. That is in the passive voice. So what are the three rules we have to follow while transforming? First, we have to keep it in mind, the object of the active can change into the subject of the passive. Next, we have to add proper form of the be before the verb. Next is verb of active voice is changed into the past participle form in the passive voice. Now here I have selected few of the sentences for you to give you the practice. Even in your study material on page number 127, you have a complete blanks as well as some of the exercises being given where you can get the practice of changing active voice into passive voice. And sometimes we get a confusion, like with which is the subject in the particular sentence. As I said that you have to divide into categories. When you are dividing into categories, sometimes you will get a confusion that which is the subject of the sentence. So that type of the sentences I have selected and written for you. So now we'll do the practice in those sentences and how to change them into the passive voice. The first sentence, the judge read out the verdict. The judge read out the verdict. It is all the sentences are in active voice. Now the first sentence can get changed into, as we have got the first rule, the object of the active. This is the subject, verb and object. The object of the active can become the subject of the passive. Now we are writing here in the passive voice. Okay, so the first sentence, now what is the object here? The verdict. The verdict was, we have to get a suitable form of be. Verdict was read out. We are changing the verb. verb past participle form. Okay, this is the third rule we are following. The past participle form, read to read. Even though the spellings are similar, but the pronunciation is different. The verdict was read out by the judge. Okay, it means the total we have changed it from upside down, but without changing the meaning of the sentence. Sometimes it happens that when the students would get ready to change the sentences from active to passive, they change the meaning of the sentence. Never change the meaning. You are not supposed to change the meaning. You have to change the subject to the object and the suitable form of be to be added, or the past participle form to be changed or transformed, rather than changing the meaning of the sentence. Now the next one is, please switch off the phone. Now here, please switch off the phone. Here switch off is the verb, phone is the object. Are we getting any subject over here? No. When there is a request, this is in a form of request. When there is a request or a command, then you have to understand that, then you have to assume the subject as you. Okay. Now this you have to write down as, you are requested. Here we are using requested, form of be, are. Okay, the form of suitable form of be is are. You are requested to switch off the phone. Okay, you are requested to switch off the phone. Now this sentence actually shows you that you have to write down the subject by assuming, by guessing by yourself. Okay, now next one is, someone tied the dog to the post. Someone. Now here someone could be the subject, tied is the verb, tied the dog is actually the verb, then we are going for the to the post. Post is the object. The dog is an object, direct object, and it is being tied to the another object, that is post. Now we have to take that this is the tied is the action here. On whom the action being done? On the dog. Now we have to make the dog as the subject. The third sentence could be, the dog was. Now here we are adding the suitable form of the verb is was. The suitable form of be is was. The dog was tied. Tied is the proper past participle form of the verb. To the post by someone. Okay. The dog was tied to the post by someone. That we are taking it here. Now nobody can save him. Nobody can save him means here again you are getting nobody as the subject, then can save him. Now here again you have to change him to be made as the subject. So how to make? We have to change it him to he. He cannot be saved by. Can we write down nobody here? Can it make a meaningful sentence? No, we have to write down, instead of nobody we have to write down anybody. He cannot be saved by anybody. He cannot be saved by anybody. That is the sentence for. It is in the active voice and we are changing it into the passive voice. I hope you are getting the answers properly. While writing, even I am giving you the whole, like where we are adding the be form and where we are changing the past participle. Now the next sentence is the workers called off the strike. Here it is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the object. So how to write down? Now I'll write down the sentence here. The strike, obviously this is the object, so we have to take it as a subject. The strike was is the proper be form. Called off by the, who has done the action? Doers are the last ones. So here the by the workers. The strike was called off by the workers. Here we are giving importance to the strike rather than the workers. Even though in our first sentence in active voice we have given the importance to the workers rather than the strike. So I hope you have got an idea. You have a lot of like sentences, exercise, everything which can clarify the doubt in your mind. What is active and what is passive voice, and that too it is on page number 127, 126 and 127 in your study material, and in reader as well you can find out the both you can see the blanks and the exercises are there. Even the rules of the transformation you can find it out, and you can read once again, and you can, while watching the video also, you can pause it and once again you can watch, and you can get the proper explanation into your minds. Okay, so I hope I have made it clear. So in the next class we'll meet with the another grammar item with the practice of that also. So by the time, take care and have a nice day.